Hi, Lisa Goucher here to talk about how to use the Monat samples for ethnic hair and to provide information regarding Monat. All right, so I sent you Renew, Replenish Mask, and Restore Leave-In along with this little oil. This is the magic. So, a couple of things regarding Monat. It's the first anti-aging hair care line, naturally based. It has no silicones, no sulfates, no parabens, and it promotes growth. The basis of the entire line is Rejuvenate oil, which that's what's in here, and it has 11 essential minerals, mimics your own body's oil, and it's in the shampoos and the conditioners. And you also can buy it separately. I'm not making medical claims, but it's also good for eczema, psoriasis, rosacea. When my son would get heat rash from athletics, I would give it to him. I use it under my eyes. I use it in my bath water. It has 101 uses. The magic behind it is that the molecular structure is so small that it soaks into the scalp and into the hair strands. Nothing about Monat is coating, slacking, or smothering. All right, and then another point that I want to make is it all comes out of Miami. It was made by the Urdaneta family. Right now, it's just a little bit over 3 years old, just really starting to pick up some ground with the African American market. What they did though, before the Urdaneta family that created this product, before they even sold a bottle of shampoo, they gave it to an independent group called Try Princeton, and they put it through 2 years worth of clinical studies because they wanted to make sure that it actually promoted growth. And 70% of those participants were ethnic hair. So that gets me back to the samples that I sent you. All right, so you have the shampoo, it's Renew. And you know, whether you shampoo every 2 weeks, once a month, once a week, whatever the case may be, you need to shampoo twice. And the reason being is that you want to allow all those nutrients to get into the scalp and into the hair. That's what the magic is behind it. The oil is in it, and then also it's got Capixyl, which the ingredient there, one of the ingredients is red clover extract. Procataline anchors the hair. Crotasorb is the thermal protectant. So those are the 4 active ingredients in Monat. The Rejuvenate oil, the Capixyl for growth, the Procataline to anchor the hair, and the Crotasorb for the thermal protectant. So you want to allow, that's what you're paying for. Like if you decide you want to go ahead and buy a system and start it because you want to promote growth, you want to allow that nutrition to get into your scalp and hair, you shampoo the first time, rinse it off, and then shampoo again, leave it on at least 2 minutes to allow those nutrients to get in. Products are very concentrated. On top of, if you don't shampoo very often, the product's going to last you a long time. And the reason is because it only has 40% water. Most products have 80% water. So you should be able to get, I know it's kind of difficult to deal with samples, but you should get several shampoos out of this. All right, so shampoo twice. Leave the second one on 2 minutes. And as far as however you use the oil, remember this is what it looks like. But here's just use a pin to poke it because you can be conservative because this will go a long way if you're conservative. But the second step in the process is the mask, the Replenish Mask. And this is heavenly. This is very hydrating. It's like a big old drink of water for your hair. You can put a couple of drops of oil with the mask, work it into your hair and your scalp. Put your shower cap on. You can leave it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. The heat of your scalp, it just helps allow all the wonderful nutrients to get in to the hair and to the scalp. And you know, really what I recommend, however you're currently incorporating an oil in your program, if it's in the conditioner that you rinse out, put it there. If it's the last step, because the Restore Leave-In, after you get out of the shower, then you take the Restore Leave-In, you could put this together and go ahead and put the leave-in from top to bottom. Or after you style, you can put the oil on there. Those are your options. So whichever way you are presently utilizing the oil, I recommend when you start out with Monat, do it exactly like that. You'll figure out what your cocktail is. And I want to show you what the full-size bottles look like, and I also want to talk just a little bit more about the growth, that aspect. So this is what the full-size products look like. The Renew shampoo, the Replenish mask, and the Restore leave-in. This mask is heavenly, and it just takes a bit. It's thick, smells heavenly. I wish you could smell it. And I wanted to show you what that looks like. And then now I just want to talk a little bit about the growth, because I told you that the Capixel promotes growth. Well, for somebody that is, if you're trying to grow your edges in, or if you have a man that has male pattern baldness, then the Intense Repair Spray, this is pure Capixel. This is all about growth, and it's not meant for the hair. It's not an all over spray. It's just really close areas of concern twice a day. You know, if it's back here, twice a day, rub it in, and then go about your business. It seems like water. It has no scent. It's got no consistency. You know, another way that my girlfriend uses it is that she feels, because this can be a little drying because it's a pure growth. So what she does is she sprays her areas of concern, and then she puts a dab of the oil on it. And I think she said she shampoos about once every 2 to 3 weeks, but twice a day she's doing this. She's doing it in the morning and she's doing it in the evening, and her edges have filled in nicely. So you can also go on Facebook. I created a page, a business page called Monat for Ethnic Hair. We are Modern Nature. And the great thing regarding that business page is it has tons of before and afters and testimonials. And then also the benefit that it provides is everybody lists the Monat products that they use, and they also provide like whatever their cocktail is. Like everybody may not use this system, or they may use the oil differently than somebody else. So you're able to go through there and you can scroll through and check out Monat for Ethnic Hair, We Are Modern Nature on Facebook, and you can see all those testimonials. And then just feel free to reach out to me. I am looking forward to your feedback and can't wait to hear what you have to say. Take care. Bye.